basically, I just did my homework and tried to find out who was the best there were for metal, namely independent metal, extreme metal, and I'd say about 5 names came up, and I just researched all of them. I had contacted all of them because I had no idea what I was dealing with money-wise and everything else, and in the end, I just thought the best person to work with was Andy. He's got experience with keys, and he's worked with other cool bands, and it was a bitch an excuse to come to Sweden too. Fuck, really, I know enough to know that being able to be mixing is very, very important and very, very difficult. And if you don't know what you're doing, you come out with a whole lot of mud. That is to say, you come out with a mix where you don't hear a lot of things very cleanly. You have to carve the audio, if you will, and you gotta have someone who knows what's up. And that is definitely not me. Hopefully in the future, I'll get those kind of skills. So. My expectation was that when I came, he'd be able to do what he does, listen to it, and know what needs to, be
cut
done.
out.
And to be crafted, right? Yeah, delete. Who's this drummer you have here? He'd know how to craft it in such a way to be able to get the cleanest as possible. Exactly, why I need some skill and experience.
When I record bands here, I start mixing right away, basically, the stuff, so here's like new sounds, new situation, so it takes a little longer to start up, the initials. It's not what I mainly have done over the years, but I think it's very challenging, and of course I mixed a few bands, I thought this was really unique and challenging, that's one of the reasons I wanted to do this. Yeah, it's a matter of cooperation, I would say. I put up the basic sound, trying to find, the best possible sounds out of what you recorded, and after we set up a basic kind of drums, bass, and rhythm guitars, we started to work on the keyboards, and as we've been talking about a lot here, it's a matter of taste how we want it to sound, the levels between things,
Yeah, it's like experimenting too, because fuck, you don't know until you try, so try a little, you go, what do you think, and in the end, you just go with your gut, man, and that's all you can really do. You just stick to your gut feeling about things. Honestly, you know what, man, I need to put it on a CD and listen to it, but I think it's fucking good. There's no comparison comparing it to what we've done in the past is fucking like night and day. The quality of it is so much better. I think there was good writing on the last stuff. So those are still great songs. But I had songs that are just as good, some that delve maybe a little more complex, some that are about the same, and the sounds have only gotten more complex. So I think it's gonna be good, man. I want to hear it. Again.
I think it turned out really, really good, actually. As I said earlier, when I heard the material that Dross sent me the first time there, I heard the potential of the stuff, and I would say it turned out the way I expected it to turn out, actually. So I'm happy. I'm very happy with it. But I would say, it doesn't really matter what kind of music it is, as long as it's well performed, well played,
It was tracked well and well played.
Yeah, exactly, and that's what counts,